Hello students, welcome to Spectra Educational Academy. In this video, I am going to explain numericals in the chapter work energy and power. Okay, let us proceed with the first question. An elevator can carry a maximum load of 1800 kilograms. So this is 1800 is total mass of elevator as well as passengers. Is moving up with a constant speed. So therefore, there is no acceleration. The frictional force opposing the motion is 4000 newtons. Determine the maximum power delivered by the motor to the elevator in watts. So this is okay. Question number 1 in work energy. Overall 6, let me say. So this is 6. Yeah. So power is equal to rate at which work is done. So how fast the work is carried out is the power. So it is time factor. Now let me write W as work is F dot S, force and displacement by time. So this is going to be force displacement by time is velocity. That too, this is net force with velocity. So net force includes that weight, total weight of the elevator and passenger, and there is opposing force. It is 400 newtons, 4000 newtons. So it is weight mg, but this mg is opposed by frictional force, that is opposing force fk with velocity. Now so power is equal to mg. How much is m? 1800 kilograms, but g is 10 minus, it will be fk directly in newtons given 4000. How much is velocity? Velocity is 2 meter per second. So this is 18,000 minus 4000, it will be 14,000 into 2. Okay, so 18,000 minus 4,000, 14,000, so it will be 28,000 watts. You can also write that 28, so kilowatt. So 1 kilo is equal to 1000 watts, or you can write 10 cube watts, right? So let us proceed with the next question. Question number 7. Find the total energy of a body of 5 kg mass, which is at a height of 10 meters from the earth and falling downwards straightly with a velocity of 20 meter per second. Take acceleration due to gravity as 10 meter per second square. Now total energy. So you are asking to find out total energy. So total energy is association of kinetic energy and potential energy. Okay, so kinetic energy is half mv square, potential energy is mgh. Now so it means when it is at the point of height 10 meters, its velocity is this much. So at that point, what is its total energy? Half m. How much is m given? 5. V given 20. 20 square is 400 plus. Once again, m is 5, g 10, and h is also 10 meters. So therefore, this is going to be 200. 200 into 5 is 1000 plus this is going to be 500. So it will be total energy is 1500 joule. Now let us move to the next question. So that is in particular question number 8. So this one is 7th, 8th, right? In ballistic demonstration, a police officer firing a bullet of mass 50 grams with a speed of 200 meter per second on a soft plywood. Say this is a soft plywood. Its thickness is 2 centimeters. The bullet emerging with only 10% of its initial kinetic energy. First, you need to find out what is the initial kinetic energy and what is the emergent speed of the bullet. So this is a bullet whose mass is 50 grams. It means 50 into 10 to the power of minus 3 kg. Don't forget 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams. So you'll get 1 gram is equal to 1 by 1000 kg. So you'll get 1 gram is equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 kg. So this is moving with the speed of 200 meter per second. Now with this you can find out what is the initial kinetic energy with which it is striking the plywood. So kinetic energy initial is equal to half mu square. What is m? 50 grams of minus 3 kg. Initial velocity they mentioned as 200. So it means 200 square means 4 and you will get 4 zeros. Just 200 square. So this is by 1000. So therefore 1, 2, 3. You can cancel this. Now this is going to be 20 times. So it will be 10 and 1000. Initial kinetic energy is 1000 joules. Yeah. So, but out of this, bullet emerges with only 10% of its initial kinetic energy. So, what is after it emerges out? You call it as final kinetic energy. 10% in 1000, 10 by 100. So therefore, cancelled. It will be 100 joule. The question is what is the emergent speed? So emergent speed. So you got kinetic energy final. So final kinetic energy is equal to half m. You write on Vf square. We are looking for Vf square now. So this is 1000. So this is 100 final kinetic energy. Half, once again m is 50 grams. 50 into minus 3. So you are looking for final. So therefore this is 52 times. This will be 4. This will come down first and it will go up. So it is 3. So Vf square. So it will be 4000 root is equal to Vf. You will get the final answer as, you can take 400 into 10. So root 400 into root 10 you can make it. So it will be Vf. So it will be finally 400 root is 20 into, this is root 10. You can stop here, no problem. So meter per second. Then, so this particular question is given number of times in the final exam. This is question number 9. Machine gun firing 360 bullets per minute, and each bullet travels with a speed of 600 meters per second. If the mass of each bullet is 5 gram, again you need to convert into SI. Find the power of the machine gun. First you write down power. Power is equal to rate at which work is done. So now this work done to move the bullet. So energy spent in moving the bullet is, it is in the form of kinetic energy. But how many bullets? N bullets. Each bullet is having kinetic energy, their own kinetic energy. Now N by T half mv square. So in words they mentioned in the question, 360 bullets per minute. So N by T itself is 360 per minute means how many seconds? 1 minute equal to 60 seconds into half. How much is m? M is mass given. Mass is 5 gram. 5 into 10 to the power of minus 3, because already I told you 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. So 1 gram is equal to 1 by 1000 kg. You will get 1 gram equal to 10 to the power of minus. And what is V given? V 600 given. So squaring of 600 means 600 into 600. Yeah. So this is 6 times. Now you can make it, this is 3 times. It is 15. Yeah, 15. Then 1, 2, 3. You can cancel it. This is going to be 6 into 6, 36. But don't forget there will be 0. Now you multiplied 36 into 15 times. 90. 15 is a 45. 45, 54. Therefore, 540. And there is also one more 0. 5400 in watts. Otherwise, you can also write 5.4 into 10 cube watts, or 5.4 kilowatt. Once again, kilo means 1000, 5.4 kilowatt. Then moving to the next question. This is question number 9. This is next question is 10th. Calculate the power of a pump required to lift 600 kg of water per minute from a well of 25 meters deep. So motor is lifting water, water level is 25 meters deep under the earth. So therefore, now power is associated with work done once again, but this work is as potential energy. The earlier question is kinetic energy, now it is potential energy. So potential energy you get back, it is mgh by t. In the question, how much is m given? 600. G is acceleration due to gravity, that is directly can be taken 10 meter per second square. H is 25 meters. Time per minute given, so it will be 60 seconds, cancelled 10 times. Now it is 100 with the 25. So you will get that 2500 watt. Otherwise, you can make it 25 into 10 to cube watt. Otherwise, 2.5 kilowatt. Next, 11th. So this particular question may be given as and when if long answer is given related to the collisions. A body freely falling from a height h. Just imagine like this. It is height h, allowed to fall freely, u0. After striking the ground, it goes to a height, you see, it goes in the same path only, but for the sake of understanding, we draw like this. So it goes to half of the height only. Falling from a height h, and after rebounds, it goes to half of the height only. Question is to find out coefficient of restitution between the floor and the body. So E is equal to, there is a formula, h2 by h1. Then what is h2 after rebounds? It is h by 2. What is h1? This is h1. So before rebounds, it is h, is under root. So this is, answer is 1 by root 2. You can stop here, no problem. So your coefficient of restitution is a unitless quantity. You don't need to write anything. So thank you very much, students. I'll continue in my next video with the questions given in system of particles and rotational motion. Thank you very much for watching my video, but don't forget to share and subscribe with your friends and relatives.